Then one night, I remember he bust into the room and he was like, "Your mum's coming tomorrow." And I was like, "What? Why?" And he's like, "She's coming to do her shahada." And I was just, wow, like I just cried so hard.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. I am joined with Aisha today, the Scottish revert teacher. She is amazing. Make sure you check out her channel. I'll try and link it somewhere, but I'm not very good at this. So Aisha and Aisha, we're both today talking about how she became Muslim, and also something really interesting that she did once she became Muslim that I'm looking forward to you guys finding out about. I actually saw your videos before I became Muslim, alhamdulillah.
No way.
I
Fab.
did. I even knew you before I went on this journey. So
Wow,
it,
mashallah. That's an honor.
I remember when you messaged me on Instagram and I was with my husband and I was like, oh, look, the Scottish revert teacher messaged me. I used to like watch her videos before I became Muslim, and we were like having this little moment where we were discussing. And I thought it was so cool because I wasn't even Muslim when I first started watching your videos. And I thought it was so cool that you messaged me.
Subhanallah. But no, that's an honor. Thank you.
So the main topic, how did you become Muslim?
So I've been Muslim about 16 years now almost. So I had a small group of non-Muslim friends, and I had some non-practicing Muslim friends. And one night we had arranged to go out, all of us together. And the non-practicing Muslim friends had family visiting them from England. And we, had plans. When we met them, they were just the most amazing people, really, really nice, humble, funny though, like kind of stole the room as well. It was like kind of unique. I had never met anybody like them before. Um, and we spoke, we got to know each other a little bit, but then when it was time to go out, we asked them to come with us and they refused. The place we would have been going would have had alcohol and would have been playing music. So we asked them why, and they were like, "Oh, we're Muslim." We were like, "Yeah, your cousins are Muslim and they're coming with us. So, like, what's the issue?" Because we didn't know anything, we were ignorant. And they were like, "No, no, no, we're practicing Muslims. Like, we don't do that." So, so we ended up not going out because we really wanted to spend time with these people because they were really great. And what it did is it kind of opened up a line of communication between me and one other non-Muslim friend. And to be honest with you, she kind of led the interrogation. So she interrogated them like why, and kind of brought out all the things the stereotypical things that we knew. And I asked a few questions, but I did a lot of listening. Anything I wanted to ask, my friend kind of asked anyway. So I did a lot of listening. It was amazing, some of the things that they were saying, and probably spoke for about 4 or 5 hours. It just really kind of became the event of the evening. And yeah, that's kind of where it started. After that, I did some me and that friend, we did some self-studying. At that time, it was really, really difficult to get resources and stuff because there was no, social media. Really challenging, but we ended up getting a whole bunch of Sheikh Khaled Yassin's videotapes, and we just junked on them, and we had, some little resources here and there, and we just were blown away with the amount of information we got. Like, really deep and tough life questions answered like that, like they were nothing. We were like pondering for years, why this, what's the purpose of life, why are we here? And then just like that, they were answered. So it really stole our attention, and yeah, we ended up reverting. The two of us reverted together, actually. We said our shahada on the same day, and we are both still connected. We're both still friends. So yeah.
Whoa, mashallah. That is amazing. That is such an amazing story. That's amazing that Allah put it in your heart to do that research, because a lot of people wouldn't have. They would have just kind of would have gone straight over their head. But Allah
Yeah,
put it in you and your friend's heart to go in and do that research and look into this stuff. And seriously, that's amazing. Wow,
yeah.
mashallah.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
So, through listening to these lectures and stuff, what were the main things that drew you towards the Deen? I know you said having your questions answered, but were there other things that kind of drew you towards Islam? Was like, oh, this is the religion for me, I believe. What were the main things?
When it comes to Tawheed and the oneness of God, I think that really attracted my attention. Initially, I was like, right, okay, someone's going to try and explain this higher entity. Okay, go for it. But it just made so much sense, and it brought so much comfort, especially when it came to the attributes. It gave you confidence, hope, reassurance, because, you have um, that he's the provider and the protector, so you feel reassured and comforted. The fact that he's the all-knowing and the judge, that as well gave you hope that whatever injustice you face in life, Allah will make sure that justice prevails. So all these kind of things just really humbled me.
That is great. That is amazing. Seriously. Okay, this is the main one. So,
Okay.
the thing that I find the most interesting about your story, there's a lot of amazing, interesting things in your story, but this is the most because I have a mum that is non-Muslim. So your mum became Muslim. I know it wasn't straight away, but your mum became Muslim.
Yeah.
Can you tell me
Yeah.
about that? That's incredible.
You know what's so funny, sister, is people would say to me, like my ex-husband's dad, he would say to me, oh, your mum is going to become Muslim. And I was just like, nah, I don't think so. Obviously we hope so. Obviously we hope for the best, but
Yeah.
we should always try and give dawah and hope and have faith in Allah that if it's meant for them, it will happen. But at the same time, you don't want to get your hopes up, because you also have to remind yourself that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's uncle, like he had the best of examples, and the source, and he still never converted. So I just wanted to be humble and just be hopeful, but in a balanced manner. And it was actually okay, no, actually, it started after my gran had passed away, my mum's mum. She passed away. And that was really traumatic for us, because she was like the head of the household. She was a gangster granny, like the true meaning of a gangster granny. She really was. She was hardcore, but
Yeah.
amazing at the same time. So we all really felt that loss, and my mum more so. And I think after that, she started asking those big questions that I mentioned later, like, what is the purpose? Why are we here? Is there something bigger than us? Do I have a moral obligation to look into it? And she never actually approached me with it. And, I think it was smart on her part, but she was actually having secret conversations with my ex-husband, to the point where she would phone some days and she'd just be like, put Adam on the phone. And I'd be like, hi, how are you, Mum? I miss you too. Because I lived in London and she lived in Scotland, so
Okay.
we were quite far apart. So she would constantly be on the phone. And I did notice, and I was saying to him, what's going on? And he's like, um, she's calling me, not knowing what to say. Then one night, I remember he bust into the room and he was like, your mum's coming tomorrow. And I was like, what? Why? And he's like, she's coming to do her shahada. And I was just, wow, like I just cried so hard. I just couldn't believe it. And I'm not a crier, so I cry for meaningful things. I don't just cry for anything. So the fact that it was the only thing I could do, I just couldn't believe it. and she's nuts now. You know, she's been Muslim 9 years. She has her own little clique, and she does her own kind of study. And you know, I still don't think I'll ever get used to her salams or her terrible hijab attempt. Sorry, mum, but you know, she's. But do you know what? It's really nice being able to say, Mum, have you got a hijab pin? Like, I've lost the hijab pin. Do you have any? Like, it's just the little things, all of these like kind of little things will, you know, just yeah, alhamdulillah, truly grateful for.
Wow, that is incredible. It must be weird, like speaking to her on the phone and she's like, Assalamu alaikum, and you're like, alaikum assalam, mum. Like, it must be such
Yeah.
a weird feeling. So,
Oh, it's really nice. Even just when she's like, oh, okay, no, I've got to go. The salah's right now. Hurry up, go get yours done. Stuff like that. It's just like, alhamdulillah.
mashallah. Yeah, I mean, people who are born into Muslim families, they wouldn't realize how amazing it is. But like for us as converts, this knowing that your mum is gonna go and pray and knowing that your mum's on the straight path it's yeah, it must be incredible. So thank you so much for coming on my laptop. This was awesome. I really enjoyed speaking with you. It's not the first time we spoke. We've spoken before, but it's the first time we spoke and recorded it. So that was really good to do that. And inshallah, maybe you can come back again soon. But your story is amazing, seriously.
Oh, no, thank you. It's Allah, it's not me, trust me, it's Allah.
It's Allah, exactly. So thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.